I still get a lot of people coming to my page worried that Donald Trump will win the election in November and become president of the United States. They point to these ridiculous polls. And I always say, don't listen to the polls. They're subjective. It depends on who paid for the polls, who they're asking questions of, what those questions are, and what, in fact, they're releasing from those polls. If there's bad news, are they going to tell you that too? Probably not. There's other things to look at to understand what's going to happen in November. Donald Trump has some immense money problems. Not only does he have to come up with $500 million on Monday, which he can't do, his legal fees are huge. I think last year he spent 60 or 70 million on legal fees. And you know what? Between now and November, it's not going to get cheaper. Here's another thing that you have to consider when you decide who's got the support going into November. Did you know that Joe Biden, in his fundraising, has brought in twice as much money as Donald Trump? Twice as much money. That's ironic for a guy who's supposed to be the king of money. But Joe Biden isn't having any money problems. Donald Trump is having all kinds of money problems. So how does that factor into the campaign? Well, I'll give you one good example. Since Super Tuesday, Joe Biden's been to 8 or 9 states, campaigning, talking to people, doing what a candidate does. You know how many states Donald Trump's been to since Super Tuesday? 2, Georgia and Ohio. You know why he's only been to 2? Motherfucker can't afford to put together the rallies like he once did. You can talk to me about the polls, but when it comes to fundraising, people send money to the people they support, and they don't send money to people they don't support. And as I said, Donald Trump has only gained about half as much as what Joe Biden has collected. Those are the things you have to look at. Those are the things that are real hard numbers that tell you the support for a candidate coming into the November election. Donald Trump is in deep trouble. He's going to go broke before the election. He's got to pay legal fees. He's got to pay these fees to New York State. And he's also got to somehow mount a campaign. But clearly, he's not able to do it. We're seeing it right now. And the thing about it is, it's going to get worse before it ever gets better. It'll never get better for Donald Trump. It's going to get worse and worse and worse through November. And Donald Trump's cognitive ability is going to sink faster and faster. Don't tell me Donald Trump's going to win in November. He doesn't have a chance, and all the facts show it.